Hello, friends. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be here on my YouTube channel sharing with you guys some really fun things tonight. We are breaking into Cricut Design Space on an iOS app because so many people I've been reading comments recently had no idea that was even a thing. So as you guys tune in, share with me where you're visiting from. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods today. And I am so excited that we're in my home office. If you watched any of our live streams this past weekend, we'll do a short pan over. This is my new IKEA pegboards and I'm obsessed with it. I'm super excited because I love these pegboards, and they're really affordable and really trendy, and I'm really enjoying them. So I just want to say welcome. I hope everything is working. Hey Belinda, how are you? Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Hey Cindy from New Jersey. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I am getting on a little late, so it will be a little bit shorter than usual. But I do want to let you guys know, if you have not checked out our summit page, to head on over in the first link below, because we are hosting a craft summit. That means we are having 2 full days of crafting in October. You're gonna have lifetime access. You're gonna see some of the best crafters at this summit. We have so much going on. It is going to be phenomenal and it's going to be a lot of fun. So head on over there and get registered, because if you're interested, you need to get registered before, in the next 10 days before pre-sale registration closes, and you have to pay $50 extra, because we always want to save you guys money. So that's a quick little FYI. I'm good. Floor demo started today, so hopefully I can get back to my craft room up and rolling. Yay! Hello from Georgia. Hey Lori, happy Tuesday. Hey from South Texas, New Orleans, New Jersey. Yay! Wonderful. Well, guys, I want to know how many of you, I feel like everyone should know this, but how many of you did not know you could design straight from your iPad, and not only design, but you're able to, craft and do everything you want right from your iOS app. So you're able to do literally everything from the iOS app. It's really fun. It's really incredible. I love it. I honestly do not use the app enough. Because there's so many pieces and like functional things you can do with it that I never take advantage of, which I need to. Cher says, Miami, hi guys, that's the only thing I use, iPhone and iPad. That's awesome. And I think all of them work really well. Belinda says, so can we upload images now from internet? Yeah, so you are able to upload your own images. You would have to download the file. So, where it says upload, you would have to, browse your own files to upload it. But with that being said, if you're going to use a file that you download from online, you probably have to find a workaround. If you only have a iOS app, you probably have to find a workaround to download it properly. And there's a few apps and a few things, and if you all are interested, I could probably do a whole video on it. But if you have a laptop, you can just like send the files to your email and download it. That would be really preferred. So anyway, we have a question. Lori, can you use the knife blade with the iPad? No. So that knife blade, it takes so long to cut, guys. You don't want to be using an iOS app. You have to have a dedicated browser in your on your computer, and you have to turn like sleep mode off. It's like really tricky, just to make sure that it doesn't forget what it's cutting. And without the computer, it would. So you really want to be careful about that and make sure that you're paying attention to leave a dedicated browser open, but it will not work on anything like an iOS app, unfortunately. Not yet. Hopefully that will be able to very soon. Belinda says, will you be able to use the scoring wheel? That's a great question. I am not 100% sure. I've not even thought about that. Maybe. I don't see why not, because if you're able to use the rotary blade, I assume you'll be able to use the scoring wheel, and you're able to use your scoring stylus too. So yeah, it should be really fun for things like that. But let's jump in because there has been quite a few updates that we haven't really went over on iOS. So let me position this here and we'll sort of just break it down and give everyone a great introduction to the iOS app. If you have not ever use the iOS app on anything, and you may be like, oh my gosh, this is too confusing for me. I promise you it is not. Like, I seriously love the iOS app, and I can really be able to do a lot of things straight from here that I would not have been able to. Belinda says, do you have any idea when the scoring wheel will be available from Cricut? Miss Dawn, I just said, ooh, we had the date in the group in the live stream a few days ago, and I totally am blanking. I want to say it was like July 20. Is it this month? You know what, I'm not going to try to throw out dates because they could be wrong. I have been so busy, I've not got to keep up with all of the dates for all of the funness. We are getting ready to go on a little trip, so we're going to Thailand, so it's not too little, but been super busy, and with work it's been kind of a little crazy. Anyway, so this is the app. Here's the home screen. You can see it's Shark Week, so you can tell that there's a lot going on for Shark Week. You've got some tacos, it's Taco Tuesday. These are all Make It Now projects, so if you're brand new to Cricut, these right here are perfect things to get started with. So if you wanted to, do some fun little projects, you would just click on it and, check it out, just like so. And I love that you're able to check all of this out straight from the app. So it's going to give you all the materials needed, what prep you would need to do, the cut, and assemble, which is really awesome. So you are able to do your Make It Now projects, which is a huge thing that I always want to be able to do. We have the Martha Stewart lineup. There's so many awesome projects. But this right up here has your 3 options of home, canvas, and make. So what you'll want to be able to do is kind of go through the canvas, make, and home really easily. And you can make all of this disappear by clicking this top right button, depending on if you're really, needing to focus. I kind of like to leave all of these things right here. One thing that I actually love about the iOS app, that when I was traveling with Cricut a lot last year, people was asking when it would be available for desktop or if it ever would be, and that is a little setting called SnapMatt. So if you click settings right here, you can say, not SnapMatt, Lord, it is a late night live stream for sure. Smart Guide. I love smart guides, and it can be really helpful, but it also can be a little hurtful depending on what you're doing. So this is something that you'll probably want to turn on and off, but overall, I leave mine on all of the time, and you can sort of see there's a few different things. Some people don't like the grid because honestly, you don't need a grid for a majority of the projects you're working on. Like, you seriously will not need a grid terribly often. So you can leave that on or off. I just kind of leave mine on all the time. Hello, hello, hello. We have some more visitors. Hey, Mary. Hello from Texas. I learned a lot from you in Dallas on using the iPad. This will be a good refresher. Yes, I love using the iPad, and it's seriously a great tool to be able to use. And I think a lot of us forget about it because if you have a dedicated computer or anything, you usually probably will stray to that. But for the ones that have really mastered the iOS app, this is perfect. When will the Cricut app be available for Android phones or tablets? So there is an app for Androids. Let me see if I can find it in the store to drop you a link. Cricut Design Space. So let me find that link right here. It's still in beta, it looks like, from the link. So it's Android Part 2, but you are able to. Cindy says, this is my first live streaming. Welcome, welcome, Cindy. Welcome to the live stream. We hope you're having a fantastic day, and so excited to have you here watching live for the first time. So with this on the Android Android is so much harder to do updates for and get everything right. For Apple, you have to make sure everything works on an iPad, an iPhone, a few different sizes iPads and iPhones, but really it's just an iPad and an iPhone, right? On Android, you have to make sure it works on Samsung. You have to make sure it works on like LG, all of these different platforms. So you do want to be, kind of courteous just because the Cricut team is kind of small, working on apps like that. So hit that like button. Aw, show Tanner some love. Thank you so much. Oh, everyone, please give us thumbs up. We love that. Hello, Vivian. Oh my gosh, from Southern California. I miss you guys already. I'm back from Southern California and I miss that sun. So anyway, along the bottom of your iOS app, you have like some of your main things that you would see on the left-hand sidebar of your Cricut design space on a desktop, and that's image, text, shape, and upload. And then right here in the middle is what you would sort of find at your top, where you have your actions, your edit, your sync, your layers, undo, and redo. What I love is when you open these, it kind of it breaks it down even more into each of these. So it kind of organizes it for you. I love having my layers panel open right here because what that does for me is it makes it feel even more like my desktop. So, but if you need that space, you can bring it and take it away. If you're using an iPad especially, you can leave the layers panel there almost all the time. On an iPad mini, which is what I'm showcasing today, it may not be exactly perfect, if you know what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and look through our upload. Let's start with upload because upload is the newest. So one of the biggest changes that Cricut has been able to do is bring this upload button to us, which is honestly a game changer for iOS. So previously, if you wanted to work with any craft files or anything like that, you would have to, be able to go and not be able to upload any files straight from the Cricut app on iOS. So you used to have to make sure that you already uploaded them on a desktop or something like that. But now we have this upload button and it's awesome. So Belinda says, can you hide contour with this as well? Ooh, I don't think so. Let's try. I'm not 100%. Oh yes, you can hide contour. Let's do it right now. So I'm just going to take an image. Let's take this monogram. And what you're able to do is select it. And then you can, under actions, Belinda, right here under actions, and when you have it selected. Now notice if you do not have this selected, you'll not be able to press anything. But once you have this selected, you can click hide contour. And I do want to let you guys know this isn't something that has not been around too long, but now you're able to sort of pick and choose which things you want, which is honestly, Belinda, this is a game changer. Am I right? Like you're able to size this out, contour what you want, and it's really easy. So yes, that is under actions, and that's a great thing to bring up because it's something that I really love to be able to do. And like I said, that used to not be able to be done on an iPad or iOS. So anyway, under upload, you can take a photo, and that's, imagine if you have like a really great piece of artwork that you want to be able to turn into a cut file. I'm trying to see if there's anything we could sort of test out. I've never actually tried to upload an image with it, so let's try to upload an image. I'm gonna grab a piece of art. So it says, come in, we're crazy. And I'm gonna wonder if we could kind of tell it to cut the white text and leave everything else. So let's try that real quick. I've never, like I said, I've never done this. So it'll be interesting to sort of see what happens. So I'm just taking a picture. So we have this picture right here. We'll click use picture or use photo. And now it's going to let us clean up our image. And this little box here is sort of going to help us. We're going to use the remove tool, and we're just going to take away some layers here. I am loving this. Obviously, if I had better lighting, I would have probably been able to clean up the image even more. Um, but yeah, it's definitely different. And this is something, if you are able to use like better backgrounds, especially white and black images, will use this feature really easily and honestly really nicely. Um, so we'll zoom in right here. Do. Oh, that's not zoom in. So it's kind of knowing where we're outlining things right here. Oops. So we'll be able to go through and undo that. Have you guys ever taken any photos of art before or anything like that? If you have, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you've kind of worked on. But this is a great example of how you're able to clean up artwork. Never. Okay, so me either. Patty, hello. We are kind of breaking into our iOS app and kind of doing some features that honestly, like me as a traditional crafter, I feel like have never went through and even tried. So we're just testing some stuff out. We're using the cleanup by taking a photo, taking a really low quality photo of this and sort of seeing what we could do to clean this up. And as you can see, it needs quite a bit of cleaning up. There's quite a bit of spots and stuff like that. So we'll sort of see how much we can do to make this work, because I think this would be really fun. Belinda says, I like the way you can really zoom in to get the details cleaned up. And I think this is something, cleaning up on this would be way easier than cleaning an image on your like computer screen, I feel like, because my mouse is super sensitive and never clicks where I need it to be, but I can zoom in really easily and just click that. So this is a really interesting feature that I really like. Mary, did you say you haven't or have? Oh, message retracted. Okay. Let me know. But yeah, so we're able to zoom out and sort of see here, the art. So what we're going to do is kind of move this up a little bit more. And sort of see what happens. And this is just making it less sensitive. But then as you can see here, it's kind of making our image go away. So let's go ahead and undo some of this. I'll go undo and bring back. No. Okay. I wonder if my iPad Pencil would work with this. I will have to try it. I always use my laptop. Yes, your Apple Pencil will do really well. Mary says, I haven't used the iOS app, been wanting to learn how to use SnapMatt. Mary, I just want to let you know, stay tuned to the YouTube channel, because in the next week or so, we have a video teaching you exactly how to use SnapMatt. So get excited, get really excited, because we have lots to share. Okay, so we're going to kind of work backwards now, and we're going to get rid of the darker background first. Yeah, SnapMatt is one of my favorite features about using this. Okay, I've done this with a photo to make a vinyl sticker. It's so cool. That's so great to hear. So there's a few ways to clean this up, and honestly, like, I don't think this is that great of a photo. Yes, SnapMatt, because I have forgotten how. SnapMatt is a blessing. Like, if you guys do not use SnapMatt, you all will want to after this video, because it is amazing. Okay. And where it has this like background, it's kind of harder to work with. So like, if I press this, See how much we can clean up. Cindy says, this is amazing. I had no idea you could do this. Yes, you can totally do this as we are demonstrating right now. Is SnapMatt just for iPads? I am not sure if it's on Android. We were just talking about Android earlier and how it's kind of all over the place where it's not as easy to update new releases since, it's kind of one of those things that has to be corrected on every Samsung, every LG phone, all the different phones. So it is kind of annoying for the team, and it just takes so much time. So I'm not sure if this is available on Android yet or not. But yeah, so I love that this is a feature that you're able to do, and for some reason it just deleted my entire word. And it's obviously two different colors, so I'm gonna click on that. Oh, take the photo and turn it into a black and white. It's so easy. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna snap a photo. So come in, we're crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this. So we're gonna click right here and we're gonna make it go edit this. And first I'm gonna just go ahead and crop it. Oops. Let's see what happens. And then go click this right here. And we're gonna make it black and white. Okay. This looks pretty good. So let's see what happens here. Going in here. I'm just not an Apple girl. Grr, I have more problems with Apple. If it's too light, use the light setting to adjust the color. Awesome. I showed my daughter last year and she printed her daughter's birthday invitations and then cut them out in shapes of a shell. Super cute. I love it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to just go ahead and click cancel and we're going to discard changes and then we're going to upload this again by taking a photo. Oops, we're going to upload a existing photo. So just like so, grab that. And let's sort of see if we can clean this up. So we're going to remove, tap the area we want to remove. My goal is just to have, come on in, we're crazy. Okay. And it took away my come in. What the heck? So yeah, this is definitely a different type of segue that I didn't expect to make with the video, to be 100% honest. But I'm kind of intrigued with this setup and how, different that this process can be. Awesome. And see, it's just a little patchy. So let's pretend we have a perfect SVG file or a PNG or an image we found online that we want to clean up and upload. So if we just click our camera roll, you guys can see we have some amazing SVG files, and all we would do here is click remove. We would tap our white background just like we would anywhere else if we're working with a PNG. Oops. Okay. Never mind. So we just go through, select these little circles, and clean it up just like we would before. And notice how well you're able to zoom in. Like I can zoom all the way in and still see in this corner, oh, I need to move over. It's like this one. And then I can go ahead and it's like this one. Okay, I need to darken it a lot. So then we're gonna go through, and this is just what you would do if you're working with like any of our Maker's Gonna Learn files that you want to use in PNG. This is a Maker's Gonna Learn file, so if you guys are not already part of Maker's Gonna Learn and you want digital cut files, the second link in the description will give you access to get that registered and signed up for, because they have we have 100% exclusive die cutting files released every single month, and it's by amazing artists like this, so we love working with them. And like I said, 100% exclusive, so that way you're able to get awesome there we go. And look at this. So if you have like a low quality image or anything like that, for some reason it was being really detailed on mine. So without it, it kind of looked a little like just not as even. But as you see here, when you smooth it, you're able to, you know, get those better lines and whatnot. So for some reason it kind of changed it up. You can see here, you can mess around with it. But yeah, so we can pretend this is good to go. We're gonna save this as a cut file. You can name it. Is this Happy Holidays? I believe it is. And be good to go. So perfect. Now you'll have that image in your catalog. You can upload it, insert it. You know, if you need to zoom in anymore, you have it. So that's a really great thing to do with your Cricut Design Space app. You know, shapes is kind of the same. You can take any of your circles, triangle, square, line those out here. What I love is just like in any other platform, you're able to change the colors here. You can tell it to print, score, write, cut. I do love that you're able to do print and cut right from this. It is really handy. And look at how easy it is to work with these layers. So super easy way to work with these layers. You can see that if you can select them all, you can duplicate just like so. And this is what Smart Guides does. So as you can see here, it just kind of locks things in place. So super easy stuff like this. Super fun. But yeah, so this is a really brief introduction to the Cricut Design Space app. I just wanted to share it with you guys. We will be having more video trainings teaching you guys, etc., and more about this. And if you want more information on this app, we have like a 20 plus minute breakdown of it in our e-course where it goes through everything, and it's not near as spotty as we are now. Tonight we just kind of hung out and sort of went with the flow and just gave a really brief introduction, but you're able to, you know, go on YouTube, find more videos that we've done, and you're going to be able to get a lot of information out of the iOS app. Belinda does say you can also flatten, attach, slice with the app now. Yes, so all of our favorite things to do with a file, you know, we'll go ahead and bring back a file. We'll grab this one. This is one from our latest collection of Maker's Gonna Learn for back to school. So you are able to see, you know, everything that you want to do here. So we could flatten it, we could group it. You know, if we had another layer and whatnot, we could weld those and slice it. But yeah, so you're able to do all of that under actions. So it's super fun. I cannot wait to see what you guys end up doing with the Design Space iOS app. I think it was a great refresher for anyone that needs to know how to use Design Space. I know I love using Design Space on iOS, and I think it's a great tool for you guys to have even when you all are traveling or anything like that, so you can design projects and be ready to create with them right when you get home, which I absolutely love that idea. And if you have not yet already heard about our amazing summit and gotten your pre-sale registration ticket, be sure to click that first link below. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me share with you some details. If you click that link, you're going to be sent straight to our virtual summit page where you're able to watch the entire live stream. But if you want to get registered, be sure to just click this link I'm about to drop right here, and it's going to give you all of the details to get your ticket. So what it is 2 full days of creating 10 classes. It's going to be so much fun. We have instructors like Leah Griffith, Ken from Ken's Creations. We have so many other speakers, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a quilting specialist, we have myself, and a few others that are really awesome. And this hair sticking up is driving me crazy. But if you have a Cricut Maker, if you have a Cricut Explorer, and want to be able to use your machine more, this is the conference for you. I am not able to meet up at every craft summit that I want to go to or crafting event, but this is one that I'm like, yes, I can go to, even if I was a crafter. The cost of enrollment is less than a night of a hotel cost, which is pretty crazy. So it's a lot of fun, and you get all of the videos forever. So if you for some reason are not able to attend, if you're busy and you want to be able to have all of the fun later, you're go get each class delivered straight to you to own, and each class is an hour. So it's definitely a lot of thorough instruction. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I know we went over a lot and it wasn't near as structured as I normally do a video, but I am really excited to see what you all thought of it and see what you all think of the design space on iOS. Belinda says, I registered Sunday and can't wait. We can't wait to have you guys. Thank you for everyone that has already registered. If you are a Makers Gonna Learn member, be sure to use your discount to get that. Mary says the summit is so much better than having to travel. Yes, and everyone's able to, attend from their own home. And if this is not a reason to get you registered, this is the one that I keep forgetting. For the first time, we are sending out something actually physical. We're sending a physical box to every single person that signs up until we hit that limit. So there's only a certain amount of boxes that we're going to be able to put together, and we haven't 100% confirmed what that number is going to be, depending on sponsors and different things like that. But be sure to get your ticket so you're in that first group that I can say you get a box, and those boxes will be valued at anywhere from like $40 to $70-ish with really fun crafting. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Tons of craft supplies. Mary says, and we have lifetime access to the classes, which is a no-brainer. You're gonna love it. So be sure to head on over and get registered if you're interested, and we will be able to send you all more information as it comes out. We're gonna be releasing the full bios of our instructors, more craft projects to make this week. So I'll chat with you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.